Beautiful soul. So, are you somebody that over explains and goes over and over things and justifies things and gets yourself in riddles, gets yourself in knots, and tries to get people to see your perspective, tries to get people to understand, can't leave things alone, and continuously feels like you just have this need to just get people to see your side of the story, to understand your point of view, to understand what has happened for you? Because over explaining is very much linked to the inner child. And I used to be somebody, before I healed that side of me, that used to literally ruminate and go over things, and I couldn't let things drop, and I kept bringing things up, and I had to explain why I'd done that action. I constantly, I suppose for want of a better word, probably harassed some people years ago with my need to, yeah, but I did this because of this, and this is why I've done this, and I need you to see it this way. And what I want to say is, I can honestly say that that was 5-6 year old me going, please can somebody understand my experience? And you'll know that someone has inner child issues because that person just keeps ruminating and keeps going over and over and over and over. And what I did, honestly, to help myself, which I'm sharing with you, is I found little me, my inner child. And I told her that she didn't need to explain herself or her actions to anybody anymore. Because I remember as a child always trying to justify why I'd done stuff, and nobody heard me. And that's the truth. Nobody heard no one understood my side of things. Nobody heard me, which caused me as an adult to continuously over explain and, want to say this and want to say that, just so people could understand my experience. And once I became the inner parent of LK, and I taught her what was right and what was wrong, or in my ways anyhow, my over explaining stopped. So I'll do things now and I won't give a reason. I just choose to do that, and I know I don't have to explain myself to anybody. But that's taken me a lot of work and a lot of years to know that I'm not responsible for how you feel as a result of my actions. It's nothing to do with me. But I can tell you that even as little as probably about 2 years ago, I used to be like, oh my God, I feel really bad, and I had to explain why I'd done what I'd done, why I'd said what I said. But now I'll just do something and I'll be like, okay, well, I've done it. And I believe that everything that I do is exactly as it needs to be. So I want to say this again, working on little you and sitting down with your inner child inside of your mind. And don't forget, your inner child believes it truly is real. Okay, truly, truly believes it is a real part of you. And like I say, in all the videos I make, you need to be the best inner parent you possibly can be. You don't have to get it right 100% of the time. But you know what? Little you keeps trying to explain, because little you is stuck in a moment where somebody never listened to them. Somebody never heard their story. And your job, well, tell them a new story. But first you've got to listen to that story. Because once you've listened to it, then you can go, what about if mum and dad were wrong? Because I'll always say that. Your inner child holds on to the story because they, at that age, believe that mum and dad were 100% correct, because they had no other way of gauging their experience apart from their mum and dad. Anyway, let me know where you sit with that. Because I'm telling you, honestly, I don't explain myself now. I just do what I do every single day, and I'm okay with that. But it's a really nice, calm, surrendered, bliss, peaceful state to be in when you know that you don't have to explain yourself for your actions. I hope that helps you. Take care. Have a great day.